This story is about a girl who tries different methods to open her account, but poor thing, her dry well remains unquenched. Will she be able to share the flavor of her bulbul with any boy or not? We will see in this romantic movie named Note Inside Teen. At the beginning of the movie, we see a beautiful girl named Jenny who is sitting in her room watching a romantic movie on an old TV. As she watches the movie, Jenny feels an urge to munch, so she takes out a weapon given by Baba Bengali to quench her thirst and starts putting it in her bulbul. Just as Jenny is enjoying herself with her bulbul, her dad walks into the room to wish her a happy birthday. However, the weapon from Baba Bengali is still in Jenny's cave. Then, Jenny's grandparents and the church father also come into the room, but Jenny cannot take that weapon out of her bulbul in front of everyone. Some neighborhood kids also come to wish Jenny a happy birthday, and Jenny's dog follows them inside. When the dog pulls the blanket away from Jenny, Baba Bengali's weapon slips out of Jenny's bulbul and lands right on the cake. Everyone is shocked to see this, after which Jenny and her brother are taken to their school. On the way, Jenny's brother tells her that now she is grown up and should find a boyfriend first, but Jenny doesn't pay attention to any of this. She focuses only on her studies, so everyone thinks she is a nerd. After that, Jenny's dad drops them off at school. Next, we see Jack at school, who is famous throughout the school, and all the girls are infatuated with him. But Jack doesn't give any girl any attention. Meanwhile, a boy named Ricky approaches Jenny, who has loved her for a long time. So today, too, Ricky brings a birthday gift for Jenny, but once again, Jenny does not expect Ricky's proposal and walks away. In the same school, we see Jenny's brother with his silly friends, and he tells them that he can no longer wait. Because his conscious self was now eager to enter someone's little world, he needed to break the bed with a girl in a vigorous manner. At that moment, his gaze fell on Amanda, who was walking towards him and looked absolutely stunning. The moment he saw Amanda, Jenny's brother decided that he would be the one to quench this girl's thirst. On the other side, we see Jack talking to his unemployed friends when a hot girl named Nia approached him, asking to chat. Although Nia was actually Jack's stepsister, she wanted Jack's prowess to create some excitement in her life. However, Jack refused to engage in that kind of fun because he was already in a relationship. Just then, Jack's girlfriend Layla also came up to him, wanting to talk in private, so she took him to a corner where Layla expressed that she wanted to break up with him because his friend Papu didn't make a difference to her, and she wasn't enjoying it either. This news hit Jack hard. When Jack spotted Layla's new boyfriend, who looked quite fit, he tried to reason with Layla. But Layla only wanted a muscular guy, so she ignored Jack's words. Meanwhile, we see Jenny working hard in the drawing room to finish her drawing, and after much effort, she completes her beautiful painting. On the other hand, when Jack came out after class with his friends, he saw Layla all wrapped up with her new boyfriend. Seeing this, Jack felt really bad. Just then, Jack's friend told him that Layla was very beautiful and would be crowned the prom queen again this year. Jack replied that Layla wasn't that special because it was all thanks to makeup. If you removed the makeup from her face, she would look like a pumpkin. As for the prom queen title, any girl could be transformed into one with makeup. Jack's friend bet him that if he could make the school's most awkward girl the prom queen, he would win the bet. Jack agreed to take on the challenge. Now, everyone starts looking for the school's most charming girl for Jack when they see Jenny coming towards them. Jack's friend tells Jack to make Jenny the school prom queen. Jack didn't want to woo Jenny, but now he had made a bet with his friends, so he agrees. Then we see Jenny in class, where her boyfriend, Kariki, starts reciting a poem in front of the entire class to express his love for Jenny. On the other hand, we see Jenny's brother, Lulu, at school, who is staring at girls with his wayward friends and discussing how to take their little friend Chayton to explore someone's cave. Suddenly, they come up with an idea and start hiding in the AC pipeline to watch the girls, which was giving them some pleasure. However, suddenly, due to the weight of these three, the AC pipeline breaks, and they crash directly into Jenny's class. When the whole school finds out about their antics, Lulu and his friends are punished. After that, when lunch happens at school, Jack goes to Jenny as per his bet and offers to take her on a date. But Jenny asks Jack, "Hey, you haven't talked to me in the last 6 years, and now you're asking me out on a date just like that?" However, Jack doesn't tell her about his bet, so Jenny refuses to go on the date with him. Later, we see some boys playing football on the ground, but Jack is sitting alone, lost in thought, remembering that he used to play football matches. However, due to his actions, someone had lost their life in a match, and that's why he was banned from playing. That night, we see Jenny thinking about Jack. Then her dad comes to her. When Jenny talks to her dad about Jack, he explains to her, "Jenny, sweetie, you've grown up now, and we've seen how beautifully you handle your emotions. So, you should go on a date with Jack." Meanwhile, Jack goes to his house to see his sister Nia and tells her that she needs to help him impress Jenny so that he can make her the prom queen at school. Nia gives Jack some ideas to impress Jenny, but in return, she asks Jack to help her get her pet bird wet. Jack explains to Nia that she is his sister, so he can't do that. Nia responds that she doesn't care. She just wants to create explosions in her cave. However, Jack leaves without making Nia happy. The next day at school, we see some boys beating up Jenny's brother Lulu, and Jack comes to save Lulu from those boys, but Lulu punches Jack in the face. Enraged, Jack starts to retaliate against Lulu, which Jenny witnesses. This means Jack's idea to save Lulu has failed. Later, while Jenny is painting with everyone in the park, Jack arrives and starts singing a da-bang da-bang, but accidentally sings that Jenny has a gun in her hand. Hearing this, everyone gets scared and runs away, and the police come and catch Jenny. This means this idea also flopped. Then, Jack manages to rescue Jenny and takes her to his house for dinner. He tells Jenny to wait for a moment while he goes to change. When Jack returns, he is without clothes, intending to impress Jenny by exposing himself. However, Jenny does not like Jack's weapon and leaves. The next day, Jack takes Nia with him to Jenny's house because he wants to take Jenny to a party, and Nia helps Jenny get ready by dressing her in nice clothes suitable for a party. A little later, Nia makes Jenny look stunning, and upon seeing her, Jack's little buddy starts to salute. After that, the three of them go to the party together, where everyone is stunned by Jenny's hot look because she looks very spicy today. Afterward, Jenny gets drinks and begins to act a bit weird outside. Jack somehow manages to handle Jenny when Layla arrives, who begins to mock Jenny in front of everyone at the party, causing Jenny to leave in tears. Later that night, Jack goes to Jenny's house to convince her, and as they talk, their closeness grows, and they start to kiss each other. However, their timing is off during the kiss, so they decide to save it for another day. The next day at school, Jenny is sitting with Ricky when Jack approaches her and invites her to his football match. Jenny, who has started to like Jack, agrees to attend his match. The following day, during the match, Jack is sitting on the sidelines like a loser while his team is losing badly, especially after one of their players got injured. Reluctantly, The coach has to send Jack in to play. When Jack goes in, he fails to make a good pass again, and his team ends up losing the match. After the match, Jack comes out with a sulking face, and Jenny comes up behind him, trying to explain that they only lost one game, and that losing and winning are part of the game, so he shouldn't be too upset. While they are talking, Jack's friend arrives and says to Jack that they lost the match because of him, and he starts whispering something in Jenny's ear. Jack thinks he must have told her about the bet, so he begins to explain the bet himself since he has also started to like Jenny. Upon hearing about the bet, Jenny runs away in tears. Jack's friend, Jackie, reveals that he didn't tell Jenny anything, and that Jack himself revealed everything to her. But there was nothing they could do now. For the next few days, Jack and Jenny do not meet, but both miss each other a lot. The night arrives that Jack had placed the bet on, which is the prom queen selection party, where Jack's friend brings Jenny along with him. And Jack is at the same party with his stepsister Nia, along with Jenny's brother and his two annoying friends who are just thinking about hooking up with someone. Then Jenny's brother musters the courage to go to Amanda and hands her a letter. At first, Amanda reads the letter and refuses to chat with him, telling Jenny's brother that she can only taste his lollipop. After that, Amanda takes him with her. Meanwhile, Jenny starts dancing with Jack's friend, which prompts Jack to also start dancing with Nia. They were both trying to make each other jealous when Jack's stepsister kisses him, which bothers Jenny, and she leaves. Shortly after, the school principal arrives at the party and announces the prom queen and prom king. Jack is chosen as the prom king. When it's time for the prom queen, Layla thinks she will be picked, but that doesn't happen, and two other girls are crowned prom queens, which makes those girls start clinging to Jack. Seeing this, Jenny leaves with Jack's friend, prompting Jack to follow her to find her. In the meantime, Jack's call friend tells him that Jenny went to the hotel to get her little bird wet. Jack rushes to the hotel, and upon entering, he hears loud noises from a bed. When he goes inside, he finds his girlfriend Layla and her friend breaking the bed, while the guy Layla is dating is filming their antics. Infuriated, Jack punches all three of them and leaves to find Jenny, heading straight to Jenny's house, where Jenny's dad is dressed like an army soldier. Jenny's dad tells Jack that Jenny is going to Paris and is currently at the airport. Jack quickly rushes to the airport, finds Jenny, and hits her on the head with a football. Jenny stops, and Jack quickly runs to her to express his feelings, which makes Jenny's heart race as well. She cancels her trip to Paris, and in the end, they kiss each other in front of everyone to take their love forward. With this, the movie has a happy ending. How did you like the movie? Please let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.